That man's an imposter. That man is the imposter. There can't be two.
Infects.
Let's take them both in!
Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom, and you can order all the Strixhaven cards you need right now by heading over to cardkingdom.com. Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Against the Odds. And this week, we are looking to score some points in Standard with Strixhaven Stadium, kind of a combo build, backed up by some Pests and some lessons. So let's look at the deck, jump into some games, see Strixhaven Stadium in action. Alright, so here is our Pest Stadium deck, and whoo, this deck is sweet. So what is our plan? Well, goal number one, get 10 point counters on Strixhaven Stadium. We can get one by tapping it. Also, we get one when we hit our opponent with a creature, but we lose one when they hit us with a creature. And I looked through all of Standard, and there are not a lot of ways to cheat counters onto this. In all honesty, there's like no proliferate, nothing similar, no way to add random point counters. Ozolith and Conclave Mentor only work with creatures. So we're kind of doing this fairly, although we do have one big combo to make this happen. The easiest way to get 10 point counters on Strixhaven Stadium is make a bunch of little creatures. So for this, we have a wombo combo. We have Demogoth Titan, an 11 power creature, 10 the Pest, which can sack creatures to make 1/1 Pests equal to their power. So the idea is, we play Strixhaven Stadium, we play Demogoth Titan. On our opponent's end step, we sack Titan to 10 the Pest, get 11 1/1s, swing with all of them, 10 point counters, win the game on the spot. So that's our main goal. We do have one synergy piece in Vorinclex, which is the one card in Standard that can add extra counters to Strixhaven Stadium. Just doubles up the counters we put on things. So now when we tap Strixhaven Stadium, we do 2 counters, and then we only need 4 attacking creatures to get the other 8 counters and win the game. Plus Vorinclex is a big, tramply, hasty creature itself. Otherwise, we can try to do it fairly. That's where Vorinclex is most helpful. We have a bunch of other Pest token producers. We have Sedgemoor Witch to just make pests as we cast spells. Eyetwitch, Hunt for Specimens, can tutor up things like Pest Summoning or Mascot Exhibition or a Necrotic Fuse from our sideboard. So in theory, we can just go wide with random little Pest tokens, 1 or 2 at a time, maybe playing Vorinclex and win that way, although the combo is the easiest way to get it done. Otherwise, we got some sack-based card draw in Village Rites, Plumb the Forbidden, a bunch of removal spells to just help us stabilize, stay alive, and also protect the counters on our Strixhaven Stadium. Because remember, if our opponent hits us, we lose counters, so being able to kill our opponent's creatures has value with our main combo kill as well. Mana base, typical Standard stuff. Sideboard, most of it, well, half of it-ish, dedicated to our lessons to make more tokens, but we do get Agonizing Remorse for control, Mortality Spear for more removal, Pelucrados, Tideweb, Arachnir, removal, also good against the Rogue deck, and that is Pest Stadium for Standard. That's our Against the Odds for this week, so let's see. Is it practical to get 10 point counters on Strixhaven Stadium? Can we pull off the combo? Let's jump into some games, find out. Thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoy it, and I'll be back in a bit with the wrap up. All right, Against the Odds time. We are really truly playing Against the Odds this week. We are playing Strixhaven cards in Standard. we're trying to win with Strixhaven Stadium. A little bit of Pest Stadium, I would say. Well, Scryland. Keep the land. So we have Demogoth Titan. Potentially into 10 the Pest. We don't have the state. Oh boy. The bad news is our opponent is going to be casting Emergent Ultimatum here in about 20 seconds. Let's play Eyetwitch. Play a Scryland. Village Rites to the bottom. No attacks. Opponent 5. Oh my god. 6. 7. Well, that looks like about the fastest Emergent Ultimatum we've ever seen. Okay, opponent goes to combat. Opponent attacks. We will block with Eyetwitch. We will sack the Eyetwitch. We will draw a couple cards, tutor up a lesson. I think the lesson we're learning at the moment is that Emergent Ultimatum, good Magic card. Opponent, would you like to let us draw 2? Alright, things for a while. And, well, we'll play a Demogoth Titan. It's big! It still dies too many things, but it is big. Opponent, do you have Emergent Ultimatum? Eureka moment to draw some cards. And puts a land into play. And puts a land into play. And cracks the land. Well, no Emergent Ultimatum this turn. Would really like this Titan to live, because if we can sack the Titan to the 10 the pass, and we can draw a... Well, there's Plumb the Forbidden. Alright. Well, we will Pathway on green. How do we do this? Well, let's 10 the pass. Sack the Titan. And pass the turn. So we still need the stadium. We're doing a good job with the creatures. Oh my god. All right. Actually, let's sack them all. Alright, here come the pests. Well, there goes the pests. Opponent cycles a Dryome. So we are going to draw many cards. There's a stadium. We are going to discard many cards to hand size. Oh, if only we had the witch when we were doing that. Are we not going to find a... Okay, there's a Demogoth Titan. Well, now we run it back. Opponent. To the top goes attacking. Well, we will Demogoth Titan. Snarl. Reveal a land. Pass the turn. Discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we'll see. Opponent. Emergent Ultimatum. Alright, well, sure. The game ends. Well, we made a lot of pests. It took us too long to find our stadium. We did cute things. Opponent. Well, I guess they get an extra turn and a Voraclax. Opponent goes to combat. Well, we will again 10 the pass. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, well, we sort of stay alive. We do gain a bunch of pest life. Opponent. Extra turn. No, alright. Sure. Standard is fair and balanced and fun. Yeah. Alright. Well. Sure. We'll bring in Agonizing Remorses. We will cry a bit. And run it like that. Huh. Our deck did like cool things. We made a lot of pests, but there's a few very, very, very powerful cards in Standard that just kind of have a stranglehold on the format, I would say. All right, we get to play first. Well, good news is we do have Strixhaven Stadium. That is one of the cards we were missing last time. We got the 10 the Pest, so if we can find something big to sack, perhaps. I mean, I guess we can, like, hunt for specimens, get more pests, sack him to draw cards, try to find a Daemogoth Titan for 10 the Pest. Like, sacking Titan end step into Strixhaven Stadium should be a win. At least most of the time. Opponent tap land. Well, swamp. And go hunting. Get a pest summonings. Pass the turn. Definitely playing Stadium next turn. Start ticking up. Opponent, gonna get their ramp on. Well, play a land, play Stadium. Go attacking. Get a counter past the turn. Okay, up to 1. Closest we've gotten so far. Opponent, tap land. To the top. And Omen to draw a card. Well, I think this is okay. So we can Agonizing Remorse into more pests. Well, take it up, get a counter. Eye Twitch. So, Agonizing Remorse you. Take Shadow's Verdict. Land on black. Pest summonings. I mean, we're making progress. That's 4. That's 4 counters. Opponent. Tap land. Ramps. Well, Agonizing Remorse you. Take the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take Eureka Moment. Play Eye Twitch. Go attacking. Opponent blocks. Oh, up to 7. Pass the turn. Oh, we got a shot. We actually, really, truly, actually might have a shot here to get the Stadium kill. And Stadium's actually showing how good it could be because... So we can block with Eye Twitch. Yes. Oh my goodness, we're going to get the Stadium kill. We're going to get it. It's happening. About it. Passes. Sure. We untap. We Strixhaven Stadium. We attack. Woo! Did we break it? Did we break it? Did we break it? Yes. 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 Oh! Oh! Wow. In that case, Strixhaven Stadium was actually absurd because we were nowhere near killing our... Wow! Oh, we scared him away! We scared him away! We janked out a Emergent Ultimatum and scared him away! In shame! Opponent playing the tier 1-iest of tier 1 decks, the 1-card combo deck, and get Strixhaven Stadium right out of their will to play Magic. Oh, that was so good. That was, I mean, that's kind of what we were hoping this deck would do, essentially. And the thing I'm most impressed about is that Strixhaven Stadium was actually good that game. Like, if we didn't have Stadium, we were nowhere near killing our opponent with those Pest tokens, not even a little. But because of Stadium, we were able to get him. Well, sweet. Alright, against the odds time, Pest Stadium. Trying to get him. Get him with Strixhaven Stadium. Ooh, we will keep this. This hand's actually kind of fine. We even have the Stadium. Vorinclex gonna have to go to the bottom for the time being. Mono red, eh? Well, we have life gain, which is good. We will kill the Fervent Champion. Play an Eye Twitch. Whew, we do need land, though. Land is very important to our survival here. Well, this is awkward. Go attacking. We're going to have to village right this Eye Twitch just to try to find land. So, sacrifice. Draw 2. Get a Pest Summonings. Find a land. Hunt for specimens. Get a Pest Summonings. Alright. Well, a wall of 1/1s might be good against mono red, especially 1/1s that incidentally gain us life. We might be even too heavy on Strixhaven Stadiums at the moment. Opponent gets in, steals a Nemagoth Titan. Alright, that's less than optimal. Opponent pass. Oh my god. Well, pass summonings. Pass the turn. We have drawn every Strixhaven Stadium, quite literally, all 4. We do want Strixhaven Stadium, but I don't think we want 4 of them in our first 13 cards. Opponent attacks with both. I think we probably just got to kill Robber of the Rich. So everything in front of Robber of the Rich. Play around a removal spell. Opponent should only have 1 because they only have 1 red mana. Kind of disappointed to lose that Titan. That would have been good. Alright, so Robber of the Rich down. We take 1, we gain 2. Opponent. Another Fireblade Charger. Now play the Scryland. Keep the Titan. Strixhaven Stadium. Alright, so now the next step is to find a 10 the Pest to sack this Titan opponent. Goes attacking. Well, we will keep killing your stuff. Down to 17, back up to 18. This life gain has been helpful. Yeah. And Crushy Crusherton. Well, we untap. 1, 2, 3, Strixhaven Stadium. Pass summonings. Pass the turn. Ooh, come on, 10 the Pest. Opponent. Faceless Haven. Embercleave here would be not ideal. Phoenix of Ash. Oh, block Fireblade Charger. Take our beads. Oh, yeah. Not great. Lose another one. I'll play Eye Twitch. And pass the turn. Boot it. So we can kill something. Whether or not that's actually helpful remains to be seen. Yeah, this game we just kinda stadium flooded. Huh. Alright. Well, iTwitch dies. We will tutor up mascot exhibition. Opponent goes attacking. Kill the Bone Crusher. Down to 9. Oh, yeah, these counters are not adding up at the moment. Rhyme Rock Knight. Well, play a stadium. Play a stadium. Oh, too many stadiums. Too many stadiums. But, like, Demigod Titan doesn't do anything unless we have creatures. And we've just drawn all stadiums. So we can't even, like, block with it or it just dies. Opponent goes to combat. Attacks. Well, we'll kill your Faceless Haven. Opponent has Bone Crusher Part 20. Lots of Eldraine. Down to 2. Well, play a tap land, play a mascot exhibition. Yeah, this has been awkward. Too many stadiums. About it. Bone Crusher Giant. Sure. Oh, the thing is, this is going to come back and kill us, and we don't actually have a way to stop it. Plumb the Forbidden. So what possible outs do we have here? Like, this just comes back with haste and lethal. Well, I guess our, like, pseudo out is to... Well, that's not even a pseudo out because we lose life. All right, yeah, we're just straight up dead. Okay, sure. Well, we came here to play Strixhaven Stadiums. And play Strixhaven Stadiums we did. Perhaps a few too many, but... Alright, let's bring in Pelucrados. Go down to Sedgemoor Witch. Go down 1 Plumb the Forbiddens. Try it like that. Four stadiums. Yeah, that's a bit excessive. Doesn't seem like... I don't know. On one hand, our Pest can gain us life, which is nice. On the other hand, our opponent has a lot of creatures to attack to keep counters off stadium. Alright, we get to play first, and... Well, okay. We got a stadium. Only one this time, which is hopefully good. Yeah, we'll keep iTwitch. Opponent, Mountain. Well, play a land and hunt for specimens. Get a Pest Summonings. Wow. Killing the Pest. Interesting. Opponent. Mountain passes. Well, we will hunt for specimens. Get a Pest Summonings. Play Castle Lockwing. Go. Opponent. Phoenix of Ash. Down to 19. Well, pest summonings. Go attacking. Kind of want another land. Opponent, Torbrand. It's a tap land. Well, play the tap land. Keep the Demogoth Titan. Play Eye Twitch. Pass the turn. Opponent. I think in a very real sense, we're doing against the odds Strixhaven versus Eldraine. Okay. Well, we will get a Necrotic Fumes. Opponent. Attacks. With just the Phoenix. Yeah, well, we take a ton. Unfortunately, our opponent not attacking means we don't get to gain life and don't get to kill this Torbrand. Opponent takes the route that produces less damage. Interesting. Okay. We untap. We're just dying in so many different ways at the moment. Well, alright, yeah. Pass the turn. Opponent. Land. Fervent Champion. Double damage. And? Yeah, this mana pinch has been awkward. A lot of our cards want us to have a lot of stuff on the battlefield to do things. And, mana helps us cast a lot of stuff. About it. Okay. Decides to Faceless Haven. Attacks with everything. Well, we need to double chump block. Not sure that there's a way out from where we're at now. No mana from Mortality Spear. Post-combat Robber of the Rich. We draw nothing. Well, not that time. Alright, against the odds time. We are trying to win in the stadium. I don't know if we can just keep 2 stadiums and nothing else, though. We do have Castle Lochwain and a Scryland, but yeah, we probably get a mulligan that. Try to find a hand that actually has action. We will put Big Papa Vorinclex to the bottom for now. We are several minutes away from Vorinclex coming down. Scryland. I don't think we want a pathway here. I think we're going to hunt for specimens into... Ooh, bear sleeves. Cannon, interesting. Can we let this live for a turn? Probably. Yeah, let's just hunt for specimens. Get a pest summonings. This gives us more options for next turn where we can, like, kill Kinian and also Village Rites or something to draw cards. Opponent plays a land. Sika. Oh, Well, I was not considering Kinian itself tapping for multiple mana. About it. Well, play the land on black. Kill Kinian. Kill Azeka. Go attacking. Alright, well, we passed test 1. I assume it's the Boy, lots of legends. I assume it's the extra turn spell that our opponent has hiding away. Well, Pest summonings. And go. Opponent. Going to combat. Attacking. Hitting us. Down to 16. Bouncing the bird. One to the top. I assume our opponent's looking for lands. No, that's village rights. Sack a Pest. Draw many more lands. Well, there's Strixhaven Stadium. Play the stadium, play the land. Definitely do not want even more lands. Oh, alright, we need to find Demigod Titan. That is the solution to all of our problems. Opponent gets in with the bird. Sure. Picks it up. I mean, if we find Demigod Titan to go with this 10 the pass, we should just win. One to the top. And replays the bird. Alright. Actual card, please. Well, you know what? Vorinclex is not the worst. Vorinclex. Go attacking. Oh. If we had tapped this and not auto-tapped, 1, 2, 3... Yeah, we still couldn't have won. Alright, alright, alright. Opponent goes attacking, hits us. Removes a counter. Opponent needs something pretty good, though. Like, if they just keep doing nothing, this 10 the pass on Vorinclex could actually get there. What do you got, opponent? What do you got? Can't take an extra turn yet. Runs out Elrond. Hits 2 lands. Well, play the land. Play Eye Twitch. Draw a card. And pass the turn. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be super close. So if our opponent taps out, I think we can win. If they don't tap out and they start taking extra turns, all right, Magda. Kenyan. Okay. Can we make enough? So we sack this. We'll have 9 attackers. I think this does it. Assuming our opponent doesn't have some shenanigans. Plays a tap land, goes to combat. Well. Yeah. 10 the Pest. Sack Papa. Opponent gets Kenyan. Sure. Go to combat. Attack with everything. And win. 1. 2. Yeah. I don't think our opponent's ever played against Strixhaven Stadium. Add up them counters. And, sorry, opponent. I can't believe it's working, but it is. It really, really is. Okay, so opponent's playing some sort of god deck. I assume we just want to do what we did there, mostly. We will go down. So, Bloodchief Thirst seems good. Heartless Act. I kind of just want more removal. 2 Mortality Spheres. 1 Pelucranos. Go down. 1 Plumb the Forbidden. 1 Vorinclex. And Witch actually seems like it could go off in this matchup if we can find it. Maybe 1 Eye Twitch. Let's try it like that. A little bit more removal. Seems like we got to keep specific gods off the battlefield. And Kenyan. We got to keep Kenyan off the battlefield for sure. That can do some absurd things. Opponent. What gods you got this time, friend? Ooh, we actually have a witch. Okay. Kind of excited about this because we have not We have not got to see Sedmore Witch do anything. Sadly, our removal's kind of slow, but we'll see. Hopefully our opponent doesn't get off to too frightening of a start. But we can hunt into Witch and to start making pests and see what happens. Our opponent's deck does not seem like it should have that much removal as a Simic deck. Opponent plays a land. Well, let's scry. We already got 10 in the past. We want removal or stadium, I think. Opponent. Yeah, definitely worried about Kinnian just going off. Like, if we didn't have the removal last game, oh, we would have got so run over. Forest for our opponent. And, okay, Omen Keel, sure. Well, play a land, hunt for specimens. Huh. Do we have to take necrotic fumes? You know what, I think we do. That is a way we can kill something. We would rather not have to sack our pest, but opponent, tap land. Kinnian. Goes attacking. Sure. No blocks. Aw, there goes our stadium. Well, play the land, play Sedmore Witch. Get in for 1. Little bit of a risky line since if our opponent can play a Zika, they're going to have a ton of mana. Okay, a Zika's Chariot. Well, not a Zika at least. Opponent's like a weird vehicles deck. Opponent going to crew. Gets in with both. I think we'd rather keep our Witch for now. Opponent. Steal some more cards we wanted. So, what do we do about this? Let's Temple. Leave the land on top because it's probably going to get eaten. Play Eye Twitch. Get in with Sedmore Witch. We might be too far behind here, actually. Opponent plays one of our beautiful lands. And cruise the Chariot. Cruise the Omen Keel. Goes to combat, attacks, makes a cat. Wow, opponent's just snowballing these random vehicles. Well, we'll block. Gain a life. Kill the Chariot. Make a pest. We are going to need a good draw. Well, there goes a million lands that we didn't want. Gadrak. Opponent's just got a little bit of everything. Morality Sphere again. Well, play the land. I feel like we're just losing to the board. Kill Kinnan. pass the turn. Opponent land. More cannons. And Gallet. Wow. Okay, so this is just like legends I own, but legends can be powerful. Opponent attacks with the cats. Now block. Actually, I guess we can block with eye twitch. Block. That's only one non-token creature dying. We drop to 6. Go back to 7. Get a Pest summonings. Gets a treasure. Play the land. Kill Kinnan. Kill Galazeth. And pass the turn. Yeah, we just haven't gotten any velocity this game. No card draw, no anything, really. And our opponent got off to a pretty fast start with that Omen Keel of all things. Opponent. And they've stole so many of our lands. Like, our opponent's basically just been guaranteed to hit their land drops thanks to the Omen Keel taking so many lands out of our deck. Castle Lock wait for our opponent. Alright. Using our mana to cast a Prismatic Bridge. Well, opponent's deck looks fun. It's just like all the legends and see what happens. Cycles a land. About it. This Gadrak does not seem very helpful. We're going to need a really good draw. We're running out of time. Well, double block a cat. Opponent gets to keep exiling our deck. And now they're going to start getting free Prismatic Bridge cards. That's also bad. Down to 2, up to 4. Oh, those are three good ones that are lost. Opponent passes. Oh, it's a Snarl. That's not good. They'll make some pests, play the Snarl. Yeah, I think our opponents probably got this one now. Clothis. Yeah, alright. Well, that was awkward. I feel like this is a deck that we can beat, but we did not get off to a fast enough start there. Yeah, run it back. I think that was just a bit of weird running for our deck to not hit any card draw, not any real payoffs. The Witch was fine. The Witch kept us in the game, but if we had Witch and we also had more to go with it, then that would be really exciting. But just Witch by itself, it was mostly just making chump blockers to try to keep us alive for a minute or two. All right, we get to play first, and this hand is sweet. I mean, this hand is kind of close to our nut draw. So we can kill something into Strixhaven Stadium. One more land for Demigod Titan into 10 the Pest. Well, play the land past the turn. So we're hoping our opponent runs out like Killian here. Kinian. Magda also works. Kill you. There's the land. Well, Strixhaven Stadium. Alright, so the question's going to be, can our opponent answer this Demigod Titan? Because we have the win in potentially like 1, 2, 2.5 turns. Well, take up. Opponent passing. Well, play a swamp and Demigod Titan. All right, let's see if they can answer it. That is the question. I guess answering the stadium would also be good for our opponent. Removal spell would be fine for us. Uh-oh. Looking at the Titan. Land. Alright, runs out the bird. Opponent. I guess I could also have, like, negate. Well, take up the stadium. We will hunt for specimens. Get a... Necrotic fumes. Attack. Sack. Opponent blocks. Alright. Alright. Pass the turn. Whew. Come on. Tap out, and we got the combo kill. Opponent plays a land. Elrin. Sure. It's a combo. It is a combo. Opponent gets in. That is acceptable. Bad news is we have 10 the Pest. And that is stadium combo. This works way better than it should. Opponent whiffs. We untap. Well, just for fun. We will play a Vorinclex. Attack with everything. Opponent doesn't love blocking. I think we are going to get enough counters, though. Perhaps enough point counters. Yeah? Scoreboard opponent. We definitely have the most points. Wow, this should not be working as well as it is. It should not. All right, stadium. Apparently it's busted. Who knew? All right, against the odds time. We are heading to the stadium. We'll keep this. This hand's fine. No stadium, but we make some Pest. We got a Demigoth. And who knows? We even have an untapped Snarl, which that's a reason to celebrate. Never happens. First time. First time for everything. Oh, there's a stadium, too. Well, play a land. Hunt for specimens. Get a Pest summoning. Well, I guess we just get to slam the stadium and see what happens. Opponent for land and Lovestruck Beast. And Innkeeper. Cool. Well, play the land on black. Well, play stadium. Get in with Eye Twitch. Pass the turn. Next turn, we can Pest summoning and kill Innkeeper, so our opponent only gets to draw one card. Opponent. Lovestruck Beast draws a card. Alright. So this is full-on Eldraine versus Strixhaven. Opponent goes attacking. Yeah, I guess we block. Block, kill it. Untap. Pest summoning. Blood Chief's Thirst. Kill the Innkeeper. Ping ya. Up to 3 counters on the stadium. Opponent, land. More Innkeepers. Alderain's the gift that just keeps giving. Opponent. Gonna go attacking, or not. I'll play another stadium. Play an eye twitch. Go attacking. Get some more counters. We're gonna start losing counters here, though, because, you know, Eldraine. Opponent. Well, sometimes your opponent just draws 3 Edgewall Innkeepers. Opponent passes. Well, take up the stadium. Untap. Play a forest. Go to combat. Get in with the eye twitches. Hit ya. Get counters. Plumb the Forbidden. Actually, you know what? I think we just play Titan. Pass the turn. Brazen Borrower. Bounce in a stadium. Wow, we actually got kind of close there. Opponent, Mountain. Combat. I don't take up the stadium. Untap. Oh, another one. Well, Go to combat. Go attacking. Second eye twitch. Pest summonings. Opponent double blocks. Drops to 13. Play a stadium. Oh, come on. Ugh. Alright, main deck negate. Pass the turn. Brazen Borrower draws 2 cards. Huh. Edgewall Innkeeper might actually be a good Magic card. I can't believe no one has tried to just play every adventure card together and see what happens. Why has no one thought of this innovative deck building strategy before? Well, past summonings. Pass the turn. Opponent. Brazen Borrower. Bounces. Draws 3. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. That seems reasonable. Opponent draws a new hand by casting a 3/1 flyer. Opponent untaps. plays an island. Huh. Well, as sweet as this deck has been, apparently we have now officially run into Eldraine, and the sweetness is over. Well, that was fun for a minute. We draw land, and yeah, fair enough. Huh. Imagine if our Strixhaven one, like this eye twitch, imagine if this said, whenever you cast a learn or a lesson card, draw a card, and then learn and lesson cards, you subtracted like 3 mana from each of them, so they were like the best cards in the format, rather than like, can I really put this in my sideboard slot without puking? Then you have adventures. No Apocalypse Chime for Eldraine has been printed. Yeah. I guess we run it back. We'll run back. Alright, we get to play first. And, yeah, no lands, no keep. Well, this will keep. No creatures, but hopefully we find some. Hunt for specimens, that'll work. Alright, opponent untaps. Tap land, so looks like they're going to have to wait until turn 2 to Eldraine us. Opponent. Tap land passes. Well, play a land past summonings. Go attacking. No stadium. We've done a good job of making tokens, but we don't have a stadium to go with them. Hit you down to 19. Opponent. Island. Llanowar Visionary. Well, we will kill the Visionary. Land on black. Go attacking. Down to 16. Oh, if we had a stadium going, we'd actually be getting a lot of counters. Opponent, land, and a Crowan War. Does not actually seem very good against the Pest deck, but... well, okay. Play an Eye Twitch. Play a Snarl. Go attacking. Opponent. Oh, we even got Vorinclex too. Alright. A little bit of Eldraine. Well, kill the Crowan War. I'll play Stadium. Have to attack with both, unfortunately, because a Crowan War. Gain a life, get a counter, pass the turn. Opponent, Fabled Passage. Goes attacking. Man, getting down this Vorinclex would have been sweet, because it would also probably prevent Luca from destroying us. So I'll play a land. Play Vorinclex. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent has a Brazen Borrower. And a Brazen Borrower. Opponent goes attacking. Passes. Well, we will play a Vorinclex. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent. Cycles a Triome. Oh! 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 Up to 8! Come on! For the sake of Strixhaven fans everywhere. Please, let us at least take one game off of Eldraine Tribal. Opponent attacks. Down to 5. We lose a couple counters. Opponent. Oh my God almighty. Top deck's Luca. Exactly enough counters to get a coma. Okay, do we have a chance? One, two, three. Sedgemoor Witch. Kick a Bloodchief's Thirst. Opponent appears to have another negate to win the game. Wow. Oh. Yeah. Has the negate. Sacks. Wait, did our opponent just lose this? They did. Oh! The way you beat Eldraine is by them putting away the game. Okay, we will accept. Wow, why did our opponent do that? If our opponent tapped the flyer, they could block with Coma on the Vorinclex and trade, and then win next. I mean, I guess we don't know their hand. Maybe they just didn't have a way to do it. Okay, well, we got our game off Eldraine Tribal. Can we get a match off Eldraine Tribal? Oh man, that would be the best. Oh, Strixhaven block constructed essentially, taking down. Ooh, we can't keep that. Taking down perhaps the most busted set in Standard. Oh, that'd be so good. What are we putting at the bottom? Probably Plumb the Forbidden for now. All right, well, we shall see. Wow, we got Titans for days. Plumb the Forbidden still going bottom. Opponent plays a land and a Innkeeper. And okay, so we're back to the drawing every Innkeeper plan, which is not great. This is why I've been in game 1, where our opponent just drew infinite Innkeepers, and then that lets them draw their entire deck, and drawing your entire deck's really good. Lovestruck Beast draws a card. Who would have thought? Wow, that's interesting. All right, our deck really wants us to draw Plumb the Forbiddens, I guess. Opponent goes to combat. Gets in with a Lovestruck Beast. No blocks. Do we have an above the curve creature that draws a... Oh, come on now. Well, yeah. Sometimes this happens, and there's just not a whole lot you can do about it. This is one of those cases where... Yeah, drawing your deck is good. Opponent goes attacking. Plays a land. Well, we'll play a Demogoth Titan. We'll play a land. We'll pass the turn. Opponent. Luca. Gets a coma. Well, we'll always have game 2. Eldraine. Rotate it. Alright, against the odds time, we are Pest Stadiuming in Standard. And, We shall see. Opponent playing Emergent Ultimatum, which makes sense. A lot of Emergent Ultimatum decks these days. And we'll keep the Village Rights because we can sacrifice this iTwitch. We'll play a land, play an iTwitch. We will likely just immediately sacrifice it to draw 2 cards. Opponent. Island. Oh boy. Gonna be a fast Emergent Ultimatum. Well, we will iTwitch. Get a Pest Summonings. Draw. More Plumb the Forbiddens. It's a lot of Plumb the Forbiddens at the moment. Opponent. Well, we'll play a Forest. Play Strixhaven Stadium. Charge it up past the turn. Could use a Demogoth Titan to go with this 10 the Pest. That gives us enough tokens to one-shot kill, potentially. We will also accept basically anything that puts bodies on the battlefield. Azeka's Chariot. Ooh, more 10 the Pest. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Pest Summonings. We have many of our support cards, not many of our payoffs. Opponent. Pathway. Gets Yarion. Wolfwillow Haven. Fires up the Chariot. Oh, this means more cats? Ugh. Well, that's another cat. Well, we will block. We will Plumb the Forbidden. Sack both of our dorks. Try to find some action here. Gain a couple life, lose a couple life. Land. And iTwitch. Alright, there's a Demogoth Titan for the future. We can't do it this turn. I'll play the land. Play iTwitch. Pass the turn. So we can Heartless Axe something. Opponent crews the Chariot. Well, we will Heartless Act the Chariot. Does our opponent have Emergent Ultimatum? Sure. Head says no blocks. We lose a counter. Land cracks it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot of mana. It's a lot of mana. Gets an island. Seagate Restoration. Sure. That's fine. Well, play a land. Play Demogoth Titan. Go attacking. Oh, come on. No Emergent Ultimatum. No Emergent Ultimatum. Please, please, please. Somehow, even though you just drew half your deck. Come on, Magic Gods. Reward Strixhaven. Please. Opponent. Emergent Ultimatum. Strixhaven not rewarded. So opponent can have... Huh. Alright, no extra turn. Professor Onyx. Tybalt. I think there's actually oddly hope here. Ticks up Tibalt. Sure. Shadow's Verdict. Vorinclex. Well, we will 10 the Pest. Sack Demigod Titan. We will sacrifice a eye twitch. Get a mascot exhibition. Oh, I think we win. I think Strixhaven Stadium's going to do it again. Charge it up. Untap. Go to combat. Everything at your face. Charge it up. Maybe that's the secret to beating Emergent Ultimatum. Maybe Emergent Ultimatum just cannot beat Strixhaven Stadium, of all things. Opponent's gonna block, sure. We could sack to draw cards. We don't need to. We come out victorious in the stadium. Wow, that's hilarious. Alright, Agonizing Remorse and Mortality Spheres in. Go down. Actually, What are we going down here? We know we need the discard. When you go down to Vorinclex, we can go down, maybe like one Bloodchief's Thirst, one Plumb the Forbidden, one Witch, go 3 Mortality Spheres, and one Eye Twitch. Actually, you know what? Maybe we cut the Bloodchief's Thirst. Like, Mortality Sphere in this matchup just seems like better Bloodchief's Thirst. They're both 4 mana, except Mortality Sphere is instant. Alright, well, that worked. This sort of kind of actually worked. That's another game that there's no way we win without Stadium. Like, we were nowhere close to actually lethaling our opponent there, but 10 counters. 10 counters was enough. Huh. Alright. Well, I mean, I guess we keep this. I like Agonizing Remorse. Meant to play the Temple there. Oh, Willowhaven. Well, play the land, Agonizing Remorse, you. Opponent's got Ramp for days. We'll take the Cultivate. They don't technically have blue mana at the moment. Maybe they just don't draw it ever. Opponent, gonna get the Yorion. Well, Temple. Keep the Titan. I mean, Titan 10 the Pest. We're pretty close to doing it again. Does our opponent find blue mana? We don't have our stadium at the moment. Opponent. Ooh, there's blue mana, but tapped. Oh. Well, alright. Pass the turn. Is this gonna work? If our opponent just ramps, 10 the Pest Stadium is lethal. Okay. I mean, we're going for it. We're definitely going for it. Opponent gets an island. Well, 10 the Pest. Sack the Titan. Untap. Strixhaven Stadium. The Yorion Assassins! The Yorion Assassins! They can't stop us! Oh, it's hilarious! That is absolutely hilarious. apparently Emergent Ultimatum cannot beat Strixhaven Stadium. Oh my god, that's awesome. All right, well, sweet. So what do we learn this week about Pest, Stadium, and Standard? And I gotta say, it went shockingly well. So overall, our record was 3-2, but really, I was thinking we might not really get any wins with the deck. In Strixhaven Stadium, while it was a bit matchup dependent, it was actually hilariously effective and good in some matchups. So we kind of get crushed by aggro, which is a little bit disappointing, but it's hard to win with Strixhaven Stadium against aggro because our opponent also probably has creatures that are hitting us and removing counters. On the other hand, against slower decks, the deck actually felt insane. We took down Sultai Yarion, Emergent Ultimatum 2 times in our league, specifically because of Strixhaven. There were games where we did not have anywhere near enough damage to kill our opponent with actual damage, but we could play Strixhaven Stadium, and in a weird way, if you think really hard about it, it kind of gives all of our 1/1s double strike, because we only got to hit our opponent 10 times or even less to close out the game. The combo was insane. That was responsible for most of our wins. Just Demigod Titan, End Step, 10 the Pest. A lot of decks did not have the ability to actually keep up with that or defend themselves from that, because it comes by surprise. Our opponent sees a Strixhaven Stadium with like 2 counters, and we have 1 big creature, and they're not thinking, oh, I'm about to die, but then they tap out to cast something, and then they literally just do die, because we get all those tokens, which is almost always enough to close out the game. We even got a Voraclag skill, which was pretty spectacular. So the deck, it's way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be super janky. I thought we were not going to get many, or maybe even any Strixhaven Stadium kills, but it actually felt oddly good. And I don't know, maybe Strixhaven Stadium could actually be a real card. I think the fact that it's so bad against aggro means it's probably not a main deck card, but if you're playing a go wide deck, I don't know, maybe this is the answer to Sultai Yarion or Sultai Emergent Ultimatum, because we were able to beat that deck multiple times thanks to the power of our weird mana rock. So that's been Pest Stadium. That's been our Against the Odds for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to vote for next week's deck, and I will talk to you soon. Did you enjoy today's Against the Odds? Well, make sure to check out last week's episode, where we went infinite with life and creatures and damage in Standard thanks to Grinning Ingus.